What it do, Dream Team? Before this video starts, I just want to apologize to you guys. I forgot to change my settings and make myself as big. Yet, that's why once this video actually starts, you're going to see the star in the background and you're going to see me in a corner. But I didn't want to be in a corner. I wanted to be big. But now that the whole video is done like this, you can still clearly see me. And you can still clearly hear me. And so I'm just going to go ahead and keep it because redoing it, I don't want to redo it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't want to do the whole video over. So apologies. I didn't mean to do it like that. But let's jump in the video. What it do, Dream Team? It's your boy Neal back with another American themed video. And this is 15 things Americans just don't understand. I'm excited to jump into this because I feel like there's so much that we don't understand, especially when it comes to the rest of the world, because we are stuck in our little American bubble. But before we dive into this, y'all know I need y'all to smash that subscribe button. I know everybody can understand that. Ring the notification bell, give the video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. I got social media and Patreon all up top. If you want to subscribe to anything, put all the links in the description. All you got to do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. I'm human. You see, human. I talk back. But if you guys got a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon and drop it in the comment section. Let's start off with number one. Many Americans are confused by the fact that other places have police forces that are largely unarmed. That is a shock because in America, you're not going to find a cop without a Glock. You're not going to find that. And when they walking up to you, that hand always on the holster. But I think that's because like guns, like I feel like it's so easy to get a gun here in America. You don't know who armed, you don't know who not armed. You know what I'm saying? You get semi-automatic. I don't know if you get automatic. But you walking around with these guns that I feel like civilians have no business having. And so you have no choice but to arm the cops here. And I feel like, yeah, if you're an American and you never learned anything about the rest of the world, because I know they didn't teach you in school. I know they wouldn't teach you about the rest of the world in school. So if you never did the research on your own, then yeah, you probably think it is weird. Like, why cops walking around here unarmed? Is that safe? Like, it is safe because in other countries, it's a much harder process to get a gun. They make sure you know how to safely use that gun. And they make sure you have a good reason for having that gun before they allow you to get one. You feel me? But we're going to move on to number two. Tax already included in prices. This I would never understand. Why the rest of the world does it like this and why we don't. I don't want to have to guess when I'm picking out things at the store. I don't want to have to guess what it's going to be at the register. I want to be able to do the math when I'm picking out the things. I can do the math in my head and know exactly what I will be paying. America, we need to fix this. I know it's different taxes in every state, but every state need to figure out how to get these taxes included in the prices. Because we tired of walking up to the register. We sick and tired of walking up to the register and not knowing how much we gonna pay. If we gonna need to run out to the car, grab an extra quarter. Sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta run out to the car, go through your change. You know, in the little middle compartment on your cars. I know you Americans know what I'm talking about. You gotta scrounge through it, try to pick out some extra change because you ain't have enough at the register. If you ain't never went through that, then you probably not American. All right. Number three, keeping unwashed eggs at room temperature. Yeah, that one, I guess I don't understand. We just don't. I mean, I looked at I watched the egg video and like eggs and the way we clean our eggs and the way other countries like clean their eggs, like Europe. And, it's just, I mean, we've grown our whole lives like fridge. We put everything in a fridge or the freezer that, you know what I'm saying, that could go bad, I guess. If you leave it out, then we just put it out. Once you freeze it, I guess that just stops it from going bad. It stops the bad process. Don't ask me. Just what I was taught. But, yeah. And then here, for the example, says, even after explaining why it works to my friends, they think it's gross AF and unhygienic, and I can understand why they would. We just don't understand it. That's what it is. It's not that we think that you fear what you don't understand. Number four, working to live, not living to work. I'm going to say that one more time for all my American viewers. I got to say, working to live, not living to work. Guys, I I didn't even want to work 40 hours a week. I was at my job Monday through Friday. Like, why? Why me? Why am I here? Why am I doing this? I ain't even want to work. But then when I hear about people wake up and grind and we talk about 80 hours a week, 100 hours a week, I start scratching my head. People say, I'm going to get a second job? I said, I don't even want the job I got. You can have mine. You want a second job? You can have mine. I don't even want the job I got. All I'm trying to do is pay bills to keep a roof over my head and food in my mouth. But going above and beyond? Now, we're not doing no second jobs. Yeah, I don't understand that rest of the world either. But yeah, in America here, it's all about the grind. People, I mean, it's all about, I guess, trying to trace the American dream, getting that house, getting a nice car, having a nice family, just having money. And then people, we want to go one step further because you see all the celebrities with the incredible cars, with the mansions, with the yachts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have that dream. And I'm not saying that I don't have that dream. I do have that dream. But if that dream cost 80 to 100 hours a week, then maybe my dreams just don't match up, because I also got a dream of wanting to make that much money, but not wanting to work as hard. So maybe my dreams and my priorities don't align, so it might not happen for me. But I will not work 2 jobs. That's not for me. Number 5, college. That is worth it. Yes, we obviously spend a ton of money going to universities, going to these, you know what I'm saying? And once we get out, we live in so much debt, so years and years and years and decades and centuries of debt. But I mean, nowadays especially, I feel like a degree just isn't worth as much because, I mean, most of the time you really don't even get a job in the field that you studied in college. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When I went to college, I majored in sport and recreation management. Did I ever think that I was going to work in sport and recreation management? No. I wanted to be when I was in college, I wanted to be a coach. And I knew that I should have probably been getting like a coaching degree and learning a certain subject. A teaching degree, I mean, and learning a certain subject. But sport and recreation management was so much easier. It was so, and so then I could just pass classes, no problem, and I could party and have fun with my bros. And so I chose that route, and so I got my degree. Getting a degree wasn't hard because, like I said, I chose it. I feel like it was an easy major, and I minored in coaching athletics or something like. Also, very easy, but I haven't used my degree. Never used it. Got it, but I wouldn't take college back because I had an exciting time. Number 6, not having sugar in everything to f up your diet. Yes, I didn't even know, like, I thought, growing up, I thought bread was the same around the world. And then everybody be asking, I'll be seeing these videos like, why do Americans put so much sugar in their bread? Why they put sugar in their bread? I'm like, hey, bread is different where you're at. And then I see these other countries with their bread, and their bread looks absolutely incredible. And I'm like, why we put sugar in our bread? What are we doing? And so I feel like, but I really learned when I started trying to eat better, trying to eat healthier so I could lose weight. And then I really started learning about, like, I get a lot of, like, keto stuff now. Like, I still get, you know what I'm saying? I still get stuff that I was eating before, but a lot of things I substituted for keto. Like, my bread is, like, keto bread and keto hamburger buns and keto tortilla shells and, like, stuff like that. I guess that doesn't have any sugar or much less sugar. I don't know why we do it, guys. The metric system, it's too late at this point. It's too late. We're already stuck with the system, the imperial system. We're already stuck with them. We're already measuring in centimeters, feet, yards, inches, miles. It's too late. It's too late for us. We're not going to switch up at this point. It's just the metric system, the imperial system is what we're using. I know the metric system probably be easier to learn, probably be better to teach. But as a country, we just came too far to turn back now. Number 8, the commercials for prescription drugs on television are so wrong. I didn't even know that. I thought this was also a worldly thing until I started watching videos about other countries. I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, I mean, this is America. I guess we advertise everything. It's all about advertising. It's all about making money. It's all about making a profit over here. That's the best answer I can give you. 9, measuring temperature in Celsius instead of Fahrenheit. Once again, I know Celsius would make, if I didn't know either or, Celsius just makes more sense to learn. It would make more sense to learn. I don't know why we don't teach it, but now that I've already gotten Fahrenheit down, I don't want to learn another system of measuring temperature. I will if I had to, but I've already got Fahrenheit down at this point. I don't know why America chose. I think we got a lot of those things from England. That's what I saw in the comment section. I see in the comment section of different videos and explanations of different videos. I think a lot of these things we got from England. So don't blame us. We're a very young country. We had to get our stuff from somewhere. Look at England. Look over there and blame them for all this stuff that we do. Blame them for that, because I'm sure we didn't just come up with this on our own. So pointing the finger at the wrong person. We're the victims here. We're the victims. Number 10, voting on a Sunday, getting election day off work. Why don't we get that? That would probably increase our voting numbers. I would definitely say that. Increase our voting numbers. But they do put a lot of voting booths out, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like your jobs, some jobs, not all jobs, some jobs encourage you to go out and vote and do that, and they'll put like voting in like schools or some stuff like that encourage you to vote. And so, but getting voting on a Sunday, getting election day off work, yeah, it's America here. The profit is the number one. If you just remember that one rule, I feel like everything in America will make sense. Profit is the number one priority here. Profit, profit, profit. And then you see everything that we do, even that's so different than the rest of the world. That's why we do it, because of that number one priority, profit. You feel me? I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's why it gets done here. That bagged milk is just not a Canadian thing. What? I don't know about bagged milk. Oh, that bagged milk is just not a Canadian. People, y'all bag milk around the world, like in bags, like bags of. Yeah, I've never heard of that. That one surprises me. Bagged milk. We've got canned milk. We've got bottled milk. But I've never heard of bagged milk. Huh. Y'all talk to me in the comment section. I need to understand that. Number 12, not tipping in restaurants. U.S. has a 15% supposedly voluntary tip. No offense to Americans, and I get that being in the service industry is hard, but the corporations really got to pay those employees better instead of expecting us to cover for their livelihoods. Yes, yes, and yes. I completely agree with this statement. Because me, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to work. I'm working hard to scrounge up the little bit of money that I get. And sometimes I do want to eat out. Sometimes I do want to enjoy a nice meal. But when I eat out, what happens? The prices are higher, of course, because you're eating out. Second, on top of those prices being higher, now I gotta tip the waiter or the waitress because the company decides they don't want to pay them livable wages. So now they're depending on me to leave this tip on top. You see, on top of the higher priced meals, like, and the higher your meals are, the higher your tip is. Yeah, this is a reason that I do not go out very much at all. Rarely do I go out. If I want like food out now, I'll just call it and tell them I'm picking it up. I'll call for pickup and I'll pick. So I don't have to leave a tip because I'm already paying more expensive prices for the food now. I'm just gonna go pick it up because I don't want to leave a tip. I don't want to sit in there and eat. Now I gotta leave a tip. It's on the companies. It shouldn't be on us. And we too much times we blame people like, if you're not tipping, you don't need to go out to eat. But we never say if these companies not paying these workers livable wages, then they don't need to be in business. We don't say that. We don't say that. We blame it on the people. Number 13, trusting people to cross the street without a crossing. We do that. It's called jaywalking, but it's called jaywalking, but we do it. I do that all the time, especially growing up. But if I see it open, I'm taking off across the street. I'm sprinting full speed ahead, crossing or not. Then you just, yeah. We definitely do that. We understand that. Number 14, day, month, year, not month, day, year. Smallest to biggest, simple. Once again, it's got to be England. Point your fingers over there. There's no way we came up with this ourselves. There's no way that this young country of America said, you know what? Everybody's doing day, month, year. Let's do month, day, year. Let's throw people off. Let's do it. I'm saying we had to get it from somewhere. And once again, we are the victims of this situation. But now that we've been doing it so long, we can't change now, guys. What do they say? A tiger can't change its stripes. Number 15, and finally, providing health care for their citizens. Yes, 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 yes. But remember what the number priority is in America. It is profit. So know what I'm saying? If they provide everybody with health care, then America's not profiting. Insurance companies aren't really profiting. Know what I'm saying? The hospitals aren't profiting. But there's so many millions of Americans that are unable to have health care. And there's so many Americans that, like, when they're sick or they're going through something, you just try to sleep it off. You try to get over-the-counter medicines. You do anything and everything to avoid going to the hospital because you do not want to pay that hospital bill. Because what's crazy is not only are you paying monthly for an insurance in case you get sick, when you get sick, now your insurance prices probably do go higher. And on top of that, you still got to pay a bill. Yes, I feel like you pay a monthly for insurance that at the point that you get sick, that it should be taken care of. Should be no problem. And your bill doesn't go up, no problem. But nope. You still got to end. They're like, we'll pay a percentage of it, but you still going to end up paying a bill. I don't know why, but like I said, profit is above everything, and that's America in a sentence. But this was a fun video to do. It was fun and sad at the same time. Very tragic, very hurtful. I might be in a little pain, but that's all we got. If you guys got any questions for me that you want to hear me answer on America, on any other topics, personal, it doesn't matter. Drop them in the comment section. Like, I love to answer questions, and they give me more content to make another video. So that's all we got. You guys got a favorite video suggestion? Subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Drop your suggestion in the comment section or subscribe to Patreon. And social media and Patreon are all up top. You know, subscribe to any of that. Put all the links in the description. All you gotta do is hit the link. Follow me. Talk to me. Love talking to you guys. You guys are the most incredible team on YouTube. It's your boy Neal. Out.